There he is. Look at him. He's so little cutie. Yo, you're a little cutie, aren't you? Okay, so here's my cat. And I'm finally back after so long. And it wasn't really that long, but let me explain where I've been and what I've been doing in my life, because I had no videos ready for the end of the year. And I was just downstairs and I was like, I really have to upload something, because I haven't uploaded anything in like a week or even more than a week. I'm not sure. And I was like, okay, I really have to upload something, because I had a notebook with all my video plans for the next weeks and I haven't filmed any of them. So here's the video for my 2025 plans, because I have a lot of videos ready to make for next year and I have a lot of fun things to do next year, so let's do this. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do in 2025, which I'm really excited for, is I'm gonna finally start working. So if you didn't know, in one of my last videos I told you guys that I was actually home from school for a week because I wasn't feeling really well mentally in school. And after a week I decided that I don't want to go to school anymore, and it's been working really heavily on me mentally. And it's not basically the fault of school, because I loved my education, I loved my teachers, I loved my class, but it was just I couldn't mentally, it didn't mentally sit right with me that I wasn't earning money at my age, because I still haven't finished high school as a thing. And I'm 19 now, I'm turning 20 next year, and I was low-key like, you know, I was so upset because I wanted to earn money, because I wanted to build up my future already. My parents are also hoping one day I'll have my own house. I was so mentally worked up with all the stuff, like my future, things happening in my life. I'm still going through a heartbreak from August. Things happening in my life, I was having a hard time mentally also. Like I was working it out on all of my friends. I was having fights with my friends. I was having fights with my parents because I was so mentally not okay that I just, you know, worked it out on everyone. And I found out that actually I didn't do something that I wanted to do in my life. And I have finally found work, and I'm gonna stop school in 2025. So I'm really excited for my work. And since I'm doing that, I'm actually really doing better mentally. Like my mental health is so much better. Like I finally have something to look forward to and build up my future, because I have plans for in the future years, but that would not be for next year. But I've really fun plans for in the future, like have my own bookstore with K-pop albums. So there's going to be a part where there's K-pop albums, and there's going to be a part where there's all English books. And I already have a plan where I want my store. So, but it's not for 2025. That's probably for like 2027 or 2028, if we'll have to be realistic. So that's my first plan of 2025. And then the next plans is books. All the current books I'm really excited for and planning on reading in 2025. And we're gonna start with the most exciting, and of course is the Zodiac Academy. I finally got the books because I got these for Christmas, and I am really excited to finally read these, because these have been on my list since 2019 or since 2021. Since then, they're on my list. I've been wanting to read them so badly, and I'm finally happy after the first 3 books. The novellas, I'm not sure if I'm gonna read those, because there was a booktuber, I forgot her name, she said that you don't necessarily need to read the novellas, and the novellas are a little bit too expensive for the size of the books, so, well, not to be reading those. Do I sound toxic right now? Like, should I maybe? Because maybe I can in the future if I have more money. But I've got to save up a lot of money. So this is the first plan to read in 2025. The next one I'm going to read in 2025 is Binding 13. I had this already on my Kindle, but I was like, I want a physical book because it is too cute. It's really thick. I love it. And I already read like almost halfway through when I read it first time, but then I really kind of stopped reading it because I was not in the mood to read on my Kindle at the time. But I'm happy I finally have the physical copy and I can finally start reading it. And it looks, the letters on the pages are so like, not small, but they're kind of big for such a big book, so I'm really happy. And you have a lot of chapters. The chapters are also pretty short. Anyways, so the chapters are pretty short, so I'm really excited for that one. The next book I'm gonna read is A Hunt for Forever because I got this book sent to me as an ARC copy and I will finally read this. So we'll be doing that, and I'm really excited because this is a second chance romance, and I think 2025 is going to be my romance era. Slay. But anyways, that is the first book. Oh my god, my cat is acting so crazy. What is his problem? The next books I'm gonna read is finish a series. Finally, I'm gonna finish Once Upon a Broken Heart. Finally. Because I've read Once Upon a Broken Heart, but I didn't really like it at the time. But now I can't stop thinking about it. Like, it's so bad that I had to get the two other books because I know I'll like the other two a lot. I just know. And I'll maybe reread the first one because I almost forgot everything happened in that book. So I'll reread that one next year too. And then the last book I'm gonna read next year is The Cheat Sheet by Sarah Adams. Because I've been wanting her books for so long. And I've been seeing this book like everywhere since 2022 or 2021. And I was like, I need to get this back then. And I got it like this year, like a few weeks ago. But I got this one for Christmas too. I'm binding 13 too. So I'm really excited to get those read next year. My next plan number 3 is, and you're gonna be so, I don't know how my subscribers are gonna feel with this, but a round of applause for me because I am going to start my K-pop journey. I'm gonna start also making videos of my Twice collection because, you know, I had a really big obsession with Twice like back in the day. I started listening to them in 2019. My first song was Likey. Like, girl, Likey was the shit. Like, that was my favorite song in 2019. And I was so excited to get like Twice albums, and I almost have all of them now. And I even have some of their albums. I have more from them because, of course, you're gonna see it coming. You're gonna see it coming. I'm gonna start my photocard, my Twice photocard collection in 2025. Actually, not start, restart, because I already collected them like 2 years ago or 3 years ago. And I used to make K-pop videos on this channel and like make unboxings and all that stuff. That didn't go well. Like, I low-key hate myself that I ever posted that video. Like, what was I thinking back then? Like, oh, the people are gonna like this. No, Laura, they are not. So I'm gonna explain the situation a little bit, what happened back then. So I bought all the Taste of Love albums and I was collecting only Jonghyun at the time. No, I was collecting Jonghyun, Nayeon, and Chaeyoung at the time. And girly thought, like, okay, it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna get a few cards of them. I got none. I got like one lenticular. No, I didn't get it. I got no cards for any of my, like, the biases I was collecting or the members I was collecting. And I cried. I cried midst video. No, at the end of the video, I cried. And I was so mad that I cried at the end of the video because I didn't get any of my biases cards. And I was like, girl, what were you thinking? when you posted that, like, of course the public is gonna take that wrongly. I got a lot of hate comments back then, and I was kind of flabbergasted back then. I was like, girl, why is everyone hating on me? Of course, you're just an ungrateful brat. If you're gonna be an ungrateful brat, of course people are gonna hate on you. Like, I found myself back then so dumb. And now I decided to collect twice OT9. Like, I'm collecting all their cards they currently have. Unless, like, the digipacks, the Nemos, and, like, the extra albums. Only, like, the normal versions. Because I was kind of like, that's gonna be a lot to take on for the first time for me collecting them again. So when I have that finished, like their normal album cards, I'll maybe pick up like the digipacks and the Nemos. Not sure about it, but that is maybe a plan. I don't know when I will reach it, maybe in 2026 or the end of 2025. But I am really excited to have that going on in 2025. Like, I'm so excited. Like, I love collecting photo cards. It's like so satisfying. If you're a Pokemon card collector, it's the same vibe as that. So that's also a plan for 2025. Make unboxings from twice. And there's maybe there's a plan. I'll also collect another group or two, maybe. I was thinking about ITZY because they are kind of like also coming in my life again. And I'm like, okay, maybe I should. I don't know who else I can like collect. I can collect ONEUS because ONEUS is also one of my favorite groups, and Monster X because I got a lot of photo cards for my bias, and I'm like, oh, what are you doing here? Anyways, so that is kind of the plans for 2025. Is there another one? Yes, save money for my future. That is, I think, everyone's plan. And be healthy and be happy and not be depressed for the rest of my life, and be kind to people, and, you know, be kind, earn kindness. That is my quote for 2025. Be kind, earn kindness. That's gonna be my quote. So I hope you like my plans for 2025, and I hope you are excited for the next year also, just like me. And I'll see you all in the next video.